Second game in the preliminary finals. We've got the Sydney Roosters taking on the Melbourne Storm at the SCG. Ben, what do you reckon?
I'm looking forward to this. It's going to be a really good game.
Yeah.
That's for sure. More than the other one anyway. It's unfortunate that these two can't meet in the grand final.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
A little bit, because they are the two best.
I think it's good.
This is the grand final
No,
for
it's
me.
not.
Who wins this?
No.
I reckon definitely wins the comp. Which is kind of shit because I'd like to see the Raiders win maybe, but I think these are the two best teams. And I'm leaning Storm for this one.
Yeah.
Only thing I can really think of is I do think the Roosters will miss Hargraves through the middle. He's their leader. He's their man
we've
up front, and I think they'll miss him.
We've heard all about those percentages, the win-loss percentage and stuff like that.
But if they can overcome that,
yeah,
the Roosters could probably get him in a tight one. But I think they'll miss him a lot.
Yeah,
that's why I'm leaning Storm.
Okay.
By maybe like a couple of points.
What do you think, T?
I agree. I think Melbourne will win the game. I don't believe you can go back to back, and it will be proven on Saturday night. No matter how good the Roosters are, you cannot go back to back in this day and age.
So, if the Roosters win here, do the Raiders or South get them next week?
Yeah.
It's only 2 games away.
Yeah, nah, you can't. They can't win. Melbourne were clinical.
Which was a better half? The first one against the Roosters versus Rabbits, or the Storm versus Para?
Probably Storm. Para.
What do you think?
Gee, that's a tough one.
I think the Chooks were better.
But you know what? I thought Parramatta were better than South were.
Okay, but Para didn't get in the game though.
They didn't, but I thought Melbourne sort of didn't allow them to.
Storm had
whereas I thought
806
South were
sets.
pretty ordinary. So
yeah, but some of those tries that the Roosters put on.
Oh yeah, very
the
good.
best you've ever seen. Yeah, I'm gonna go Chooks. They have beat them this year as well. It's 1-1, right?
Yeah, 1-1.
I think a big thing for this one is that the Storm have never played at the SCG, at least this year, and that stadium looks like it's so weird to get right when you've never played on it before, and they've had more kicks out on the full than any other stadium this year, and I know Cam Smith's a good in-play kicker, but those and Munster's got better, but geez, it's pretty tough to get it right on a round field pretty much, and you're playing within a square thing, so a rectangle sort of thing. But I'm gonna go Chooks 1-12. I think they're just a better team. I think their best is better than Melbourne's best.
Do you think they miss Hargraves?
They miss, yeah. Of course they miss him, but you know,
See, I think Melbourne have got them through the forwards. When you line both forward packs, I reckon they're a better forward pack.
I think, but do you think besides hooker, I think Roosters are pretty much better in nearly every spot.
Arguable.
Well,
like Teddy's better than Pappenhausen, and I think the Keary.
But that's a little unfair.
How?
I mean, you're right, but I mean, he's so young, and he's barely played.
But when you look at the other way, you'd think like Munster's had a good year, but Keary's when you're picking your first team of the year, it's Keary, right?
Yeah, but they're both very good.
Cooper Cronk's better than Jerome Hughes, obviously. The forwards a bit rough, but you have Victor Radley. The only thing, if Wahira Hargraves was playing, would you go Roosters for sure?
I'd be leaning towards them. I don't think I could say for sure about a winner in this because it's pretty tough to call.
I think Tupou can get over Vunivalu.
Oh.
I think Tupou's...
Melbourne's got the Fox though.
Yeah, I don't care.
But are you putting Brett Morris against the Fox?
Yeah. Fox is better than him now.
But defensively, he can take him. I think defensively you get him. With the way the Rooster structures are set. I wouldn't say
he's got a catch.
Yeah, but the way the Roosters defend, they defend all the way out. The way Parramatta defended against the Fox on the weekend,
very compressed.
Then they were compressed when they got around him, and you can't give Addo space like that.
Yeah.
But I think they'll sort of they'll make that that work, and they might even give him just that touch of space and they'll chance their arm with trying to use the sideline as a defender against him. But I actually think, besides Cam Smith and Munster, I think Pappenhausen's Melbourne's. He's their most dangerous player.
Yeah,
I think he's probably been their best player all season. I know Cam Smith's their average, and like they got their average like really goods, but I think Pappenhausen's given him a new life.
Yeah, he adds a bit of speed. What Billy brought to the table for all those years, that's what they gain now with Pappenhausen there. The way they attacked Parramatta the other night, through the middle, spread. I know they scored a couple of lucky tries from kicks or whatever, but the momentum, they just rolled right down the field. Every set of six, it seemed like. Roosters, I don't know, man. I feel like they fade in and out of contest, the Roosters. I feel like they've got a lot of drop ball in them as well. And it's been proven this year as well. If you can beat up their forward, you'll win the game. Cowboys did it earlier this year. They played through the middle on them. The Broncos did it up here at Suncorp. If you can beat the forwards, you're nullifying Cronk and Carey time of the ball. Tedesco becomes non-existent.
But I think Tedesco's existent anywhere he goes.
Yeah,
He's better than when he was at the Tigers.
Oh,
the Tigers had nothing, and he was still making inroads everywhere.
Yeah.
Another thing concerns me. Jake Friend's back, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
I think
he's also potentially a liability.
I think Verrills is on the bench though.
Yeah, but then if you do lose him, you're down to 16.
I mean, he's a good player, but he can't be match fit. To bring him back in a game like this, it'll be tough for him.
But is that why you put Verrills on the bench?
Well, yeah, but it's still risky.
It's definitely risky, but he's
I guess you have to do it.
co-captain.
Yeah, you have to do it, but like it is a worry.
You know what he's going to give you though. Like I'm sure he's been training the house down.
I'm sure he has, but he's been injury prone for a while now.
Yeah.
Well,
and he hasn't played. Yeah, he hasn't played a lot of matches, so you sort of like, is he match fit?
Nelson run straight at him, just out the old shoulder.
Yeah, well, he's like in career best form.
Easily career best form.
Him and the other one is Kenny Bromwich this year.
Yeah, really good.
Like again, like good player, but he's definitely like having his best year this year.
Another thing with Cam Munster's game with his kicking, he loves to run a bit before he kicks, and he puts up that high bomb for Pappenhausen and Vunivalu and the Fox and that. But if they can really rush Munster on the kick in a line, I reckon Munster's got a few errors in him.
Yeah,
when they rush, because if Parramatta did that, Parramatta just let Munster kick. Yeah. And he'd say they're on the fifth tackle.
Yeah.
They'll be on their halfway. He'd run 10 and then he'd put it up.
Yeah.
And that's just not good enough.
Yeah.
When it's like he's any half you give him that much time, he's going to put it up on the spot.
Yeah.
But as far as Parramatta were just stupid that whole game, but.
I think Melbourne, the redemption from last year, I think their hunger's going to be more than the Roosters. When you get to, when the game goes on the line with 10 to go and 14 all or something, I can just see Melbourne fighting for more, from the pain of last year. The Roosters,
Do they even give a shit about that though?
Well, yeah, I think if I was Craig, I would be talking about it definitely throughout the week.
Just remind them that Roosters are just better.
Yeah, we'll just be like, mate, we got heartbroken from this side last year. Let's go out and revenge that and fucking put our best foot forward. And I think Melbourne are just too professional. They're the most professional outfit in the game.
Also, Latrell's a big factor at the SCG. 98 points he scored just at the SCG this year.
That's pretty good.
So if they give him a bit of space, he'll go all day.
Yeah, Curtis Scott's going to mark up on him. They're going to keep Chambers on the bench. I don't know if that's a sign from they might be getting rid of.
The tap?
Yeah, I reckon he might go. Will.
Yep.
I reckon he's on his way out. That's the mail I'm getting. Hopefully Brisbane sign him.
Didn't hit another centre.
Well, Jack Bird's gone, and we'll swap Shibasaki for him, absolutely.
Oh my god!
So,
Redcliffe needs someone. What are you gonna go?
Roosters 1-4.
Roosters.
Sorry, Storm. Storm, not one-sided. Storm 1-4.
Okay, where are you going?
The Melbourne Storms by 2.
All right. Well, I'm going to go Roosters 1-12. Depends on the start. You know how they chase. Like Melbourne struggle to chase. So they've only won 1 game this year. They've lost 5 games this year. 4 of them they didn't score first. So I think the start's really important for them.
Yeah.
Where if you look at the grand final last year, they just killed them off in the first 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You know,
the game was over.
different team, but still, the same sort of structure the way they play. So I'm gonna go Chooks 1-12. What do you guys think? Anything else?
No.
No.
No,
No?
that was good.
All right. What do you guys think? The Chooks, can they go into the grand final to make it back-to-back, or will the Storm get their revenge for last year's GF? Let us know in the comments. Shut the gates.